Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the May 7th meeting of our Rotary Club. I'm Pennsylvania, your club president. I'd like to invite Dr. Linda Bartram Moore, Chair of the Interact Clubs Committee and Vice Chair of the Rotary Honors Scholar Committee, and a Paul Harris Fellow +3 to say the invocation.
Thank you. We thank you, God, for our daily bread, and we renew our dedication to the ideals of brotherhood, service, and peace, as you give us the vision and energy to pursue them. For our friends, for our families, for our meal, we are thankful. Let us give gratitude for our opportunity to serve Rotary. Let the feelings of love, kindness, and a well-directed yet gentle spirit always be reflected in our actions. Amen.
Thank you, Linda. And that'll lead us in our pledge and four-way test as well. Kunal, co-chair of the Youth and Education Committee, vice chair of the Rotary Honors Scholars Committee, 17-18 Rotarian of the Year, Paul Harris Fellow +5, and one of the best armed presidents ever.
I don't know who that is. Join me in the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now the four-way test of the things we think, say, or do. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
All right, you can sit down. I just want to welcome all of our guests. It really is a pleasure having you all here and celebrating you. It's fun mentoring you, and it's fun celebrating you. I'd like to welcome Craig Mooney, the COO and CFO of Boss Construction and Club Treasurer, and he's our president nominee. He's chair of the Rotary Honors Scholars Committee, and he's a Paul Harris Fellow +1 who's going to begin our program. Craig.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody today?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
This is an exciting day celebrating our Rotary Honor Scholars from Western and Iroquois High School. Can we give those students a big round of applause? So I'd like to take a few minutes to share a little bit about our club's involvement with Western and Iroquois High School. So the Rotary Honor Scholars Program began in 2012 as a result of former Rotary Club of Louisville president Henry Heiser. His challenge to the community, yes. Thank you, Henry. So in 2012, Henry Heiser, his challenge to the community and to our club was to address the issue of rising college tuition, rising student debt, and not enough qualified workers for good jobs here in Louisville. So what was the answer to that? What was Henry's answer? Well, the answer was this club, the Rotary Club of Louisville, raised over $1 million in scholarship funds to assist students at Iroquois and Western High School to attend Jefferson Community and Technical College or Simmons College of Kentucky, tuition-free, to pursue a 2-year associate degree or technical certification. The University of Louisville also stepped up, as did the Indiana University Southeast, to offer additional scholarships to Rotary Honor Scholars students for them to complete their bachelor's degree. So, what is the Rotary Honor Scholars Program? Rotary Honor Scholars Program meets 12 times per year, 6 sessions at Iroquois, 6 sessions at Western High School, 3 in the fall semester, 3 in the spring semester. What do we do with the students? We work with the students on setting academic goals, personal goals, and professional goals. We teach the students how to introduce themselves with confidence. We teach them how to keep a conversation going. We typically start every single session with practicing introducing ourselves with confidence and holding a conversation. And at first, that's a little awkward. Some of these students don't have a lot of practice with that, especially with adults in the room that they're not familiar with. But by the time we get to that fourth, fifth, sixth session, students are jumping up, they're having these conversations, they're having a good time, they feel comfortable, and usually Walt or myself or Rick, we've got to kind of shut things down because we've got to get into that day's program. If not, we would be having those conversations for 10 minutes. So we help the students identify their strengths, their knowledge, their interests, their talents, their experiences. We work with them on writing a resume and how to properly prepare for an interview. We conduct mock interviews to allow them to get a feel for the types of questions that will be asked and how to have prepared and thoughtful answers to those questions. In total, 125 plus mentors participated this year, and they contributed over 200 volunteer hours. So thank you to our mentors. The mentors included many Rotarians, many of you that are in the room, and multiple community volunteers. Community volunteers like Ron Caruso, who I see in the back. Hello, Ron, wave to the group. George Berkeley, I see you at the table there. George and Ron, I can pretty much count on them every single time to show up to be mentors at Iroquois and Western High School. So thank you guys for all that you do. And if anyone in this room has been a mentor at either Iroquois or Western High School or at Jefferson Community and Technical College in the past when we had the early college program and our community volunteers, if you could, please stand and be recognized. I want to thank each of you for your time, your participation, and of course, our Rotary motto, service above self. I first learned about the Rotary Honor Scholars Program from one of the best darn presidents ever, Walt Kuno. I was an early, young, fledgling mentor Rotarian in 2018, and I learned about this program, and Walt said to me, he said, why don't you come and get involved, come join us. And I think the very first time I came to Western High School, and from that point I was hooked. Walt led the program for years, and then he transitioned it to me in the 2022-2023 school year. And I want to thank him for his leadership and his mentoring that allowed me to take over the program. Thank you, Walt. So, ironically, things are coming full circle because although I've been in charge of the program for the past 4 years, Walt has graciously agreed to take the program over beginning with the 2026-2027 school year because I am stepping into the president-elect position here with our club. So thank you, Walt. I also want to thank Linda Bartram-Moore. She is, a lot of times she's in the background. She can't make every single session because she is an educator herself. She has her students that she has to work with on a daily basis. But she helps me with organizing this luncheon. She helps me with putting together the program. She helps with getting the ties and the scarves that we give as gifts to the students. She also helps with ordering the medallions or anything that she can do to assist to make this program easier. So on top of Walt, Dr. Linda Bartram-Moore, Delene Taylor, and Tracy Peck, everything that they do, this program wouldn't be possible without the support of them and, of course, all the mentors that are involved with the program. And the other group that I want to make sure that I mention is both the administrators from Western High School and Iroquois High School. Thank you for all the time that you all put into this. So, without further ado, I just want to say one last thing is thank you to the students for you guys agreeing to be a part of the program, taking the time to be a part of it. It's been an honor working with you, and we're excited for the great things to come for each of you. And our hope is that one day, one of you guys is standing up here because you're leading a program at Western Iroquois High School or some other school in the city in which you live. And it'll be an honor for us to be able to see you standing up here and giving back to your community and giving back to the students at those schools. So it's been great working with all of you, and it's been wonderful to get to know all of you as well. And I look forward to continuing to be a part of this program under Walt's continued leadership. So thank you very much. So now I'd like to invite Ron Cruz. Ron, where are you? Ron, come on up. Ron, I'd like to give you an opportunity to give your perspective as being a mentor of this program for the past several years. Thank you, Ron. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ron Caruth. I've been a volunteer mentor for going on 5 years, I believe. Craig has graciously given me 60 seconds to speak, so it's going to be quick. So over the past 5 years, every time I would volunteer, when I was finished, my wife would call me up and she'd go, "Ron, how'd it go today?" I say the same thing every time. I hope they are as inspired. I hope I've inspired them as much as they've inspired me, because I get so much out of this. And sometimes I feel guilty that they just are great kids. It's been a pleasure being with them. I also tell her that our future in this country is going to be great because of these kids. They are all wonderful. They're great leaders. And it just makes me feel good and safe that they are going to be in charge in a few years. Congratulations, guys. I'm glad you're here today. Great, good luck in the future. And thank you for giving me the privilege, and I mean privilege, to mentor you guys. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ron. Now, I'd like to invite one of our Rotary Honor Scholars from Western High School, Denijah Duncan. Did I pronounce that right, Denijah?
Yes, sir.
Denijah Duncan, and she's going to share a few minutes about her experience being in the Rotary Honor Scholars Program. Thank you.
Can you hear me okay? Okay. Hello, guys. Good morning. Good afternoon. My name is Denijah Duncan. I'm a senior at Western High School, and I am also a JCTC Rotary student, which means that I am a full-time JCTC student sponsored by the Rotary. We have 43 student Rotary members. We recruited 11 new Interact members this year, actually myself. And some of the Interact community services that we did were, we had 2 blood drives, one in the fall and one in the spring, and we collected up to 60 units of blood. We also had a successful winter food pantry drive, and we also partnered with City of Shively to do a community cleanup at both Shively Park and Leeds Park. We just want to thank all the Rotary mentors for working with all of our students. Thank you.
Okay, and now I'd like to invite up Dr. Linda Bartram-Moore back up to the podium for our medallion presentation.
So if you are a Rotary Honor Scholar, please stand at your table. Rotary Honor Scholars, levant and say. Rotarians, if you are next to someone standing, please present them with one of the medallions that are on your table. So open the box and drape it over them. And is someone taking a picture of this process? At least one draping or 2, and then send them to me? While you are doing that, I would like to welcome Iroquois High School Academy coach Carmen Belafont to read the names of the Iroquois Rotary Honor Scholars.
All right, we have Academy Marianga Giro, Lady Canel Ruiz, Sanaya Cash, Emmanuel Gibu, Mashiwa Husseini, Dorcas Kaboja, Ariana Knox, Miguel Martin Ponce, Derek Parker, Ashley Pineda Santos, Sean Pointer, Jose Ratana Alvarez, Melanie Rivera Alonso, Jacqueline Ruano Salazar, Allison Salvador Martinez, Yamel Santana Cuevas, Demetrius Thomas, and Zulia Perez Lopez. Congratulations to all our scholars, and thank you to the Rotary for your continued support.
So if Western, you're still being draped, I would now like to welcome Western High School Academy coach Rick Moyer to read the names of the Western Rotary Honor Scholars.
Hussein Ali, Brandon Booker, Jaslyn Carpenter, Desiree Carpenter, Najee Copeland, Denaya Duncan, Gianna Griffith, Javion Harrington, Justin Haskins, Mariah Lewis, Julian McDonald, Larion Stevens, Sherry Thomas, and Jocelyn Young. Thank you to the Rotarians for your time.
And Linda, it looks like you've got another part here. It has me here, but I don't know why I'm up here. So I'm turning it back over to Linda.
All right, we're going to have the two Interact clubs from Iroquois and High School and one at Western High School to come up separately because it's better if we take a picture of the individual groups. So first of all, let's have the Interact club. Jason, I need your help. Is Iroquois first? All right, so if the Iroquois interactors and their advisor can please come forward. Jason will be handing you the regalia to drape them, so come up, children. Here we come. What lovely children.
Like to scoot over behind Linda. Yeah. Or, yeah, right there, stop and come on in. Thank you.
Vice President Zulia Perez Lopez. Secretary Michwa Husseini. You're welcome. Board Member Jacqueline Ruano Salazar. Board Member Sean Pointer. Interact Member Yamel Santana Cuevas. Interact Member Abbas Osman. And Interact Member Susanna Cadroli. All right, so I give you the Iroquois Interact Board.
certificates up. Perfect, thank you guys. Yay!
So now if our Western High School interactors can come up along with their advisor, Mika Powell. Where's Mika? Do I have Don? I have her scenes in-
I just
I have her scenes in this since he's not here. So, Vice President Sherry Thomas.
A lot of our seniors are taking the AP class or test today, so a lot of our seniors are.
So you'll take that. Sherry Thomas, you'll take this. Jacqueline Carpenter. Okay. Denijah Duncan, I know you're here. Gianna Griffith. No. Justin Haskins. Mariah Lewis. Congratulations. Larion Stevens. And Jocelyn Young. Perfect. So these are our Western High School Interact board, and now we'll take a picture.
All right, everybody have your certificates on. Can you see the people behind you?
Jason is keeping me on track. We rehearsed this ahead of time. So, and I lost my script, but I think it's time for President Ken to come back up and give the scholarships. So President Ken.
I'm honored to present these on behalf of the Rotary Club of Louisville, and it's really an appreciation for your service above self, which is what we're all about. So, what presenting to?
Hussein is not here.
Hussein's not here, so Sully, why don't you come on up?
Micah is gonna accept.
Oh, Micah, you want to accept it? Okay.
And there she is.
Sully, you want to say a few words?
And shake hands so we can get a nice
Oh, we
picture.
need a picture.
President Ken.
Come on.
Come here, sweetie. So, there, perfect. Hold your scholarship money up. Perfect.
Well, first of all, I would like to say good afternoon. Thank you for giving me the opportunity of being here. I joined Interact this year, and I would like to say it's one of the best experiences I've ever had. I've been in different schools, but when I joined Iroquois, it changed my life in like so many different ways. One of the persons who did that was Mr. Gibson. He introduced me into Interact, which at first I thought it was just like one of those clubs you just join, but it turned out to be way more. We did like multiple things. One of them was the blood drive. Sorry, I'm kind of nervous. When we were doing the blood drive, we did it twice, and I remember Mr. Gibson was really happy and really proud that we went over what we were expected to give. There was like a lot of people were encouraged to come, and we would walk around the school and be like, hey, like, you want to donate, like, join us for the people. And we were surprised when a lot of people showed up. Like, there was people who came at the end of the day and we had to tell them to go back into their classrooms because we were full. There was like no more space for them to give blood. So I realized, that all those little things that we do are actually a lot. Like, once you do multiple things, they multiply and become, big things that can actually change the world. Well, I just wanted to say thank you for allowing me to experience something as amazing as Interact. I would also like to say thank you to all the people who, take the time to come to the school and talk to us and teach us about professional stuff, like how to wave, like how to actually introduce ourselves properly. No, I just really want to say thank you for everything.
Well said, Sully. Little things are big things, and it seems like each year the kids get better and better, and this year's group is exceptional, and it's always a pleasure to mentor and get to know you all. All right. Yeah, next page. So Linda, let's invite the UL Rotary Campus Advisor, Renisha Davis, the Rotary Club Committee Chair, Rensha Allen, and the Vice Chair, Rick Harney, who also serves as our District 6710 Assistant Governor. Renisha, you want to take over?
Hello. I would like to take the opportunity to invite our graduating seniors. I think we have two present today. So we have Vivek and Nirmal, and we have Jasmine Hines. Please join us.
Okay. So, and, so you decided to do this. First of all, Vivek Nirmal, who is our acting Rotary president from the University of Louisville. Thank you. So, who's going to drape?
I'm happy to drape.
Okay, perfect. Oh, we get a picture of that sound? Hold it. Stay still. Don't put your hands out like you're still draping.
Photo op.
Look at your dad.
That's great.
Get all the angles.
And that's yours.
And Jasmine Hines, who is our treasurer, and she's had a journey this year. And Ashish Goji, who is not here, he was our technology person. So I will give that. You can. You're the perfect person for that, and give Miss Renisha that. Okay, and so now we are ready for a picture of this group. When we think Instagram square. Yes, can we get in here? Yes, you can scoot over a little bit so I can get the students centered. We're good. Good.
All right, now we're going to invite Vivek Nobel to share about his experience as a Rotary.
I think Renisha was going to say something.
I can share a few words first and then. So it is truly an honor to recognize our Rotary Club student leaders. They have been truly exceptional this year. Linda, Rick, myself, we have had a pleasure working with them and helping to build and grow the Rotary Club here at U of L. This year, Rotary has been a reflection of what it means to lead with purpose and care. Through their time, their energy, and their commitment, they've really created a space here where service and connection genuinely matter. They bring about a number of accomplishments this semester, so I'll just name a few. We've been able to hold several general member meetings and board meetings. They've been able to maintain an active presence on our social media. They've been able to lead a number of initiatives, which include our fall food drive. We've had a successful winter clothing drive. We've had a blood drive, and we exceeded our numbers with that. So that was very exciting. We were also able to this year host an international meeting with our sister club in Nepal. And we participated in various tabling events throughout the year. All of these things have been able to make a real difference. What has stood out the most with our student leaders is that they didn't just participate in Rotary Act, they've helped to shape it, and they've made sure to leave us in good hands by helping to move the organization forward. We were able to, a few weeks ago, complete the election of our new board, and so we have our president, our vice president, our vice chair, secretary, our treasurer, social media. So we're ready to go, and we're also going to be getting a lot of planning done over the summer. So we appreciate you all for ensuring that our continuity is in place for next year. We're ready for the next group of successful leaders. And so at this time, I would like to invite our acting president, who has really stepped up and filled big shoes, to reflect on his time in the Rotary Club.
Thank you so much, Renisha. And it's truly an honor to stand here and speak in front of yourself as the acting president for the Rotary Club of Louisville. And the Rotary Club has not just helped me grow as a leader, but as a volunteer as well. And it has also helped me understand the true meaning of service, as we all say, service above self. So it's not just a saying, but we all implement that, we all show it. All of the Rotarians, all of the Rotaractors, all of the interactors, whenever they all are together, you can see that they all are here just for service. There is no gain for them. Maybe they are learning from it, that's the only gain they have, but the main motive that they have is for service. And what I have felt is that people are here who can believe in you. In case you feel like, oh, I'm not able to do some great things, but once you come join Rotaract, the Rotary people will bring out your greatness inside of you. You just need some people to believe in you, and you found those people here in Rotary and Rotaract. That has been one of my choices as well. And another thing that I've learned is to have fun. As our district governor says, is it fun? So, and by fun, it also reminds me of RYLA, Rotary Youth Leadership Awards, which I had attended. And those 3 days were really those were the most active days, I would say. Like from until morning until night, like we only had like less sleep but more fun. So that was really something that I cherish a lot. And from the day I've come back from Ryla, I'm just waiting for the next one. As you can see some of the photos, I have some of the Ryla photos up here, and my important and significant people who have helped me shape my road track journey. And I really want to thank all of the people in Rotary Club and the Road Track Club who has been good people to us, good mentors. And I have a special thanks to Road Tractor Monish Agarwal, who is back in India, who has been a mentor of my road track since I was involved in road track back in India as well. So whoever is joining road track, or if you feel that you can encourage someone to join road track, you won't regret that. Thank you so much.
So we want to thank the Rotary Club for your support this year, and I'm honored to serve as Rotary Advisor. One of the great things we did was get a charter and launch. Of course, Rick, who knows everything, so we just, and Ranisha on campus, boots on the ground, so important. We got an incoming board, and it is great. Come up here, Jason. So our incoming board is pretty eclectic. We're pulling in from other schools. So Jacqueline Farmer is a senior, and she's president, and she is pre-law. Preston Pruitt, vice president in the School of Business. Grisha, I'm not sure which school she's in, but she's our secretary. Andre Lopez Cordero is our vice secretary. Here is, in the flesh, one of our incoming board, Jason Fish, who is our treasurer. In the School of Business, so it belongs to Renisha. And Destiny Cater is not here, our social media manager, just amazing. So with that, I think I'm going to get a picture with you. Would you get a picture with this guy? He's amazing. Here, incoming, outgoing. Get over here. Okay.
All right, so we're just giving, okay, if you guys would scoot over a little bit. Are we just doing the 5 of you and then we'll add the others? Okay. Got you, all right.
Well, where should we end this?
Jason, you can step out of this one since you're gonna be next year. And we'll get this year's, and you guys need to be front and center because you're the.
You are what it's all about.
So you guys get in between
Amazing
Richa and Renisha.
Amazing speech.
Just stand in between Richa and Renisha. Okay. Hold up your certificates, please.
Thank you. And that's it. So back to you, President Ken.
Well, a big thank you to all the advisors, academy coaches, administrators, the Rotarians, the volunteer members who are part of these programs, and especially to all the students that we have recognized today. May you continue your path and always lead with service above self. If you do that, you will be personally more gratified, and you will really help make the world a better place. So we appreciate you. And I understand you all got to get back to school by 1 o'clock. Oh, we're going to get a big picture. So come on up for a big picture.
Orchestrate this.
What's that?
Did you announce next week?
Oh, we can. We're going to do that after we sign off.
It's going to be chaos in a second.
Okay, Barb, announce next week.
Oh, okay.
Barb's our next president.
Okay. All right, so I'm getting direction from the left and from the right, but I take all my direction from President Ken. All right, Rotarians and guests, let's give a great big round of applause to the best flying president. All right. right, so I'm Barbara Sexton Smith, President-elect, which will be effective on July 1. My job today, though, is just to share about 30 seconds or so about our guest next week, our guest speaker. You've got to come, and all of our guests, you're welcome to come back. It is Larry Horn, and Larry Horn is the CEO of Amplify Louisville. This is a state-funded entrepreneurial startup operation. This guy was involved with Make Startups. He was on the ground floor with Tech Starts. And the most exciting thing I learned about Larry Horn was he loves bacon. And well, that's what, look him up, you all. That's one of the top things it says about him. I don't know, I can't wait to meet him because he has helped so many entrepreneurs launch their business. He helps with mentorship, business development planning, strategic planning, and also, the most important thing, capital funding, because a great idea goes nowhere unless you have the way to support it and prop it up. And lastly, the guy must be an all meat lovers pizza guy, because also on his bio online, it says, I thought they had a dog at home. They have a pepperoni. That's what they call the dog. And then the mom and dad, they do not refer to themselves as parents. They refer to themselves as kidpreneurs. Larry Horn, all yours, President Ken.
Thank you, Barbara. Appreciate it. I guess if you want to learn more about Rotary, you can go over to the What is Rotary table. It looks like we have some pretty esteemed members there. Former President John Bush, probably a future President Renee Brown, and Mac, who's been a Rotarian over 50 years. So one of them is going to tell you more about Rotary, or all of them. I hope you all have a great weekend and enjoy this fabulous weather. And I guess
Students, administrators.
everybody come on up for a picture who's
Youth
involved.
and Education Committee chairs, if your name is up there, listed on the screen, come on.